Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I'm going to be planning the week of January 28th in my Erin Condren Vertical Neutral. I'm going to be using this lovely kit from Planning World, this is the first of my sort of 4 weeks of pink/Valentine's Day spreads. I thought this was like the perfect transition from January to Valentine's Day because it's like got all the pink tones, but it's also like very planner themed, so like getting your year started. So anyway, I love her kits. This is a slightly different kit than the last time that I, like format-wise, than the last one I did, which was only a couple weeks ago. So I don't know when she changed up her format. You do get some extra boxes, but the only thing that I noticed was missing was like a weekly ombre, but you do have these sort of blank ones. So I grabbed some like Monday through Sunday stickers from Rose Colored Days that I have to like sort of turn one of these into a weekly ombre. So even though this video is going to go up at the end of this week, I am actually filming this before. I'm going to be pre-planning in here. I also have my traveler's notebook pulled out. This is my snow setup. I will link the setup in the description below, but I have started using this as a bullet journal, which is really fun. And I will just show you my spread for this week and then one other thing, and then I'll talk about what's going on as I do the planner. So this is my setup for the week. Basically, I put any events or things that I know are going to happen up here, like that are events, not like to-dos, just events. And then I have some priorities, life priorities, work priorities, a section for reminders, for goals, a section for notes for next week. I always find that this is a really important section to have. Even when I was sticker planning in a personal wide, I like to have a next week section. And then I am going to do like dailies, so just daily to-do listing. And then the only thing that I don't like about that is a lot of times I'll know that I need to do something on a day in advance. So I decided to make this little not today section where I can just pop a to-do. Like if it's Monday and I need to do something on Wednesday, I can just write like W and then whatever the to-do is. And then when I get to Wednesday, I can move it from this list onto my like regular Wednesday list. So I thought that was a good way to sort of handle that. And then the other thing that I made myself in here is just for reference is there's a lot of things that I have that I do that are the same every week. I'm sure everybody does, right? We tend to be creatures of schedule. So I made a list of all of them and then I color coded them by category. So I thought that this would be really handy to refer to during, spreads and stuff. So, and some of these are things that are like always going to happen unless, the exception would be not to have them happen, like school. And some of these are things that are optional. Like we don't always go to story time at the library, but if it's nice to know it's an option if we want to go. So I tried to be kind of inclusive in this list. And then when I make my spread for the week, I can refer to this and refer to my weekly list to sort of see what I want to do. So I am just gonna jump right in and kind of try and do this as a talk through. So I will just keep talking about what's going on. Basically, last week I did this same sort of thing, but just did it off camera to see how I liked it. And I liked it really a lot. And I still have one memory spread that I need to catch up on, but especially while I was like trying to catch up on memory spreads, I feel like the prospect of doing 2 sticker spreads during the week was just feeling so overwhelming. And then I was just like not doing it. And it was just like really stressing me out. And like planners are helpful, but this is also supposed to be fun. And obviously I love stickers, but I don't like need stickers to function. So I was like, why don't I just take a break from that and, try something a little bit more simplified. I still have my personal wide all set up. And if I decide that I want to, use it one week, I definitely will. It's still set up in my like holiday setup, but I may do a next setup because I actually had like pre-made a bunch of stuff for it when I was making my Plan Miss gifts because I kind of used I made a bunch of stuff for myself that was like the same as the things that I gave a lot of my planner friends. So I have that like all done. And that way, if I want to use it one week, then I can, but no pressure, right? This is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a hobby. And I don't want to feel stressed about it because that's not really adding any value. But yeah. So, I also, while I was like catching up a bunch of memory spreads, I realized, like I figured out putting the headers on first makes the full box placement a lot easier, and then it just goes like a little bit under, so you just have to be careful with the bottom washi, but this has been really working and has like kind of been making it go a lot faster for me. I think this one would go down here. But yeah, anyway, I've just been in like a total planner funk lately, and I'm hoping this helps me sort of snap out of it. And I'm having a lot of fun. I just started doing my next TN setup. I decided to do a Valentine's Day setup. So that, and I'm going like really like a bubblegum sugar, not like actual sugar, but just really, okay, now I have no idea where this one goes. Oh no, yeah, it goes right here. Really like, sort of like a more cartoony Valentine's Day vibe. I don't know, just like purple and hot pink and stuff like that. Not rather than like something like deeply romantic or whatever. But yeah, so anyway, I enjoyed this last week. It worked pretty well. So I'm keeping my same inserts as in the snow for my next setup, and I'm just adding one new insert. So I'm not trying to overcomplicate things. I was like looking at a bunch of stuff and I was like, whoa, blah, blah, blah. But then I was like, no, this is how you got into the mess. Let's not be crazy here. Let's just simplify. So I'm just getting one new insert from Rock Your Notebook. It's just gonna be like a dot grid one. I have been using a blank one for the weekly. It's because I have a bunch of them, but if I'm gonna be like drawing spreads in, I prefer the dot grid because it's like a little bit easier to line up. I have no idea what I just did. Okay. So yeah, so I am getting like a Rhodia dot grid notebook, and I'm gonna make like a dedicated collections notebook and I'm gonna move my like every week list into there because I think that will be easier, and that way that one's gonna have like a really plain cover. I cannot tell if I made a mistake with these or not, so I'm just gonna have to keep going. But anyway, that one's gonna have a really plain cover, so then if the system works for me, I can move it from sort of setup to setup, and I won't have to like worry about it not matching versus like my weekly one, which in here is blue, and my next one I have a pink one, so that's really great. Okay, wow, so I got like super confused while I was talking about the headers and had to like redo half of them, which is totally fine. I actually thought like this floral, which I think was this from the pre-sale? I don't even remember, or not, but I thought that this would look super nice with the kit. It's got like a lot of pinks and it's like muted purple. Actually I want to put the full boxes down first. Ooh, I am a rusty. Yeah, so that way you know, where to run the bottom washi. I'm gonna put this off to the side of my desk right now. So this kit is like really light touch with the foil on the boxes, but I actually love her kits because they're foiled, and like the foil within the kit is like a really generous amount, but the boxes are fairly light touch, which means you can still use overlays. So, and also I think that for the size of the kit, like even foil aside, they're pretty good value. So then when you add in the foil, it's like actually pretty fantastic. I love all of these boxes, fortunately. And then you do get like the alternate hair colors and skin tones, and she included them for both the girl and for the planner, which is really nice. So yeah, so I can use that. This is really cute. So I'm gonna use, I think maybe I use the girl on Monday, and I'm gonna use the brown haired one, and do that. Actually, is that what I wanna do? Okay, so the coloring on the planner box is actually quite a bit different on this page than on this page, and actually same for the extra girl. So I'm gonna use the brown haired girl, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use this planner. If you're used to my channel, you know that I don't really I'm not a person where all the stickers have to be just like the brown haired girl. I'll take whatever, it doesn't, I don't mind. you know, I like a diverse planner. Anyway, and then I'm gonna use this one on Sunday because it's a planner. So I'm just gonna go like that, and this doesn't have a double box. Although I actually usually, then I wanna do one up and then, wait. Down, there. So it'll be here. So that's cool. Yeah, so anyway, I am like, so one, it's been a while since I've filmed because I just have really not felt like doing it, to be honest. And like not just the filming, just like planner stuff in general. But I'm glad I forced myself to start the TN setup because it's making me so happy. And then I'm like, okay, now I want to do this again. Okay, so I'm gonna do the iPad on Tuesday. I just like I'm trying to balance the boxes that are foiled with the non-foiled boxes. And then just because I am gonna add overlays to the non-foiled boxes, so and these are super light touch and the overlays are a little bit more heavy-handed, so that way it'll just look kind of even. One really nice thing about this sticker is that they're fairly repositionable, so that's kind of nice. Especially if you mess up all the headers. Okay, so I think I'll do this here. Actually, I feel like I was trying to save this one for Thursday because, oh no wait, this is foiled. It needs to go on a different day. Okay, this is like the florals back to back. This is a hard kit to balance, but I think about it so much and then it always looks nice no matter what. So, you know, it's definitely, you do not need to overthink it. I really like this box so much. And since this Thursday is the only day of the week there, it's going in like the top, except for this one. That's why I wanted to use that here. And then I use the sticker kits on Fridays because stickers is usually new releases on Fridays. Although I don't know about you, but I have been having an almost no shop January. I've literally made one order, I think, the entire month. So I'm kind of proud about that. I'm really trying to like shop my stash. So it's actually, I had bought some Valentine's Day kits previously, and this is a fairly new kit, but then I pulled out some older pink kits that I have, and I'm gonna do like I'm gonna try and use a lot of anytime kits coming up. And then March is really like birthday season for me, and then April is March and April, so I have like a lot of anytime kits and like planner girl kits, and I want to use some of those. And you know, there's no point in having an entire stash of anytime kits if you're like just going to use seasonal stuff. And I was just like, you know what, I just need to sort of back off the shopping a little bit right now. It's just getting a little bit out of control. So I did grab these like silver heart overlays from Sadie Stickers, and these kind of bow ones these are from Sadie Stickers. These are from Art Box Stickers. I think these are super, super cute. So I am gonna, you know, I have so many overlays and I just need to like use my stuff. So anyway, it's not like about the money per se, it's about using my stuff. So, and especially while I was kind of just feeling kind of blah on planning in general, I didn't want to like buy a bunch of stuff, which is actually one kind of happy side effect of that. I'm not sure what I want to do with these overlays actually. That's cute. And then, oh, I have the girl. Because I'm not gonna put it over the ones that are foiled, even though we probably totally could, because like this is the 2019 is the only thing that's foiled in there. And actually maybe I'll leave these two. Oh, is that one foiled? Yeah, this one has these stickers on the sticker sheet are foiled. And that's how delicate a touch it is. So cute. So maybe I'm just gonna leave those two. Or should I use another bow one? I think I'll use another bow one. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just using the thing, and trying not to stress about it, just having fun, you know, doing the things that I like to do, which includes the channel, but I want it to feel like a fun hobby, not something I have to do. And that's really important to me because that's what it is. And I'm not working a lot right now. I am ramping up, but the work that I'm doing is actually, it's a lot more challenging just because I'm learning a lot of new things. I'm working it's for like a new company, and it's on kind of like a new topic and just getting up to speed. And it's, you know, it's really like, because it's freelance, it's your thing, you know, it's much more of a solo thing than a sort of team thing, which is more where I used to work. So it's very different. It's really rewarding, but it's also a lot more, even though I'm working less, it's kind of like more mentally intense, if that makes sense. And I think that that was also causing some of my sort of planner, lack of planner piece, because it's, you know, it makes sense when you start something new that your old system wouldn't work, but my old system was just feeling a little bit too much like work, which is not what I want. I want it to feel like a fun, relaxing hobby. But also I've been just a little bit out of it since we got back from vacation, honestly on vacation too. And I think that it's like just a lot of compounding things together that have been making me not like super into it. So it makes me happy I love like TN setups and ring bound setups. Just setting up planners is kind of my favorite thing. So I am really happy that the working on my Valentine's Day setup is like making me really happy, and that I still really enjoy that. So that will be coming really soon. I'm hoping to be in it by next week, because I don't want to be in it, and I want to be out of my winter setup in January, although I love my winter setup. So this is what always happens. I'm like not ready to say goodbye, but I am ready to start a new planner. This is how you end up with like 4 different planners, right? So, and I said, I'll probably still set up a personal wide ring bound. I'm not planning on using it every week. Okay, that's super cute, and let's do the other side. The other thing is I just kind of line up, because the bottom of the full box dips a little bit below the dotted line, so I've just been lining the top piece of washi up with the bottom of the full box, which you can't really see on that one because it's a little bit light. Yeah. So my goal with these spreads is, again, for them to look like the memory spreads when they're done. So I will like go back and correct anything as needed and update it, which hopefully you will all see. So this is sort of going to be like kind of like when I used to do plan as I go. And I have like a couple of weeks of videos where I showed the whole thing when I was in my hourly Erin Condren and my bullet journal at that point. That was before my son was born. But I just think that will work, hopefully. But I'm not going to do like any to-do listing or anything. All of that stuff's going to be in the bullet journal spread, which maybe I'll show at the end of the week, but it tends to get a little messy, and I don't want to like feel like I can't get like that it can't get messy if it needs to, you know. So, but I might just show it on the channel, and hopefully you guys will forgive me for a little bit messiness. Okay, so then we've got these. This is probably going to need to be whited out because it's, you know, it's just like a little bit out of control. And then I have date dots. The kit comes with date dots, but they're not clear, and the date covers are so pretty, and they're foiled, and I don't want to cover them. So I have these from Artbox Stickers. And then I am just pushing these all the way down because I don't like to cut off the month name there. But yeah, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you are mixing up your planner system this year. Oh, I kind of don't like the way the pink looks on the pink. I like it, but I mean, it's fine. I'm not a color blocking person. Yeah, so I think it's normal to mix up your planner system a lot. I mean, I've certainly mixed it up a lot since I've had a channel, and a lot before that. And I think it's fun. I don't know. I don't believe in planner piece. I am a constant evolution thing, and especially when you go through life changes, which if you are new to my channel, I quit my job at the end of November. I did not work at all. In December, we went on a too long vacation, fun but not relaxing vacation to visit our families back east. I'm gonna cut this into a little flag actually for this side, and I'm gonna go with bright pink. I feel like I would usually pick purple, but because this is the beginning of the Valentine's Day spreads, I'm gonna do pink instead. And this is the pink, one of the pinks from the pre-sale, from the Simply Gilded pre-sale. Yeah, so I just That's really cute. I've been like wanting to do this for a couple weeks, but I can like never find my scissors in the moment. And they were actually, I just pulled them out. They're like buried under like a 20 feet of foil trash because I've been working on my Valentine's Day setup. I just ran out of rose gold foil, so I'm waiting for some more rose gold foil to come so I can finish foiling my stuff. My setup is gonna be rose gold, which is my fave, but it's also the hardest to do for setups because so many shops clip shops don't have stuff in rose gold, but it's nice because I end up usually making some things for myself, which is fun. And then I do have like a good amount at this point. And I'm gonna be in a purple planner because somehow I don't have a pink planner. So that's actually what, oh, that looks terrible. That's actually what like kind of inspired my sort of theme. I bought the Scribble Prints Co. Not the TN bundle, but I bought not the TN kit, but the extra, like the mini kit that she offered that just had like a couple of journaling cards and some die cuts, and it's like really, really cute art. It was, I think it was a custom art set that she had from Kittenish Girl Jess, and it's so, so cute. And then, so I had that, and then I was like, oh, I don't have a pink planner. And I thought about buying one, but print impression hasn't been open for ready to ship in a while, and I'm not gonna buy like an expensive, I mean, although for pink I probably could. And actually I think that there's gonna be a Foxy Fix mystery sale tomorrow, so I'll probably try and get something there. But yeah, so not completely cured of my shopping addiction, obviously, but I really like, the only thing I bought so far this month is a February monthly kit for my B6, which I'm still planning on using. So I'll go like more in depth when I do that setup video with how everything's gonna be set up. That's really cute, but it's, there we go. Actually, I'm gonna go purple here. But you all got a little preview of what's gonna be coming in my planner. So hopefully this works and I can just keep going with this, but if not, I'll just keep changing. And that's basically what I like to do, is if something's not working, you do something else and you do something else until whatever works. And I feel like I was like not quite finished my story about work, but that's fine. If I cut myself off, basically I'm working freelance right now. Okay, can we talk about how cute this patterned washi is? It's like literally a shelf full of TN spines. I just love that. Oh, and that's actually the background of this. So let me save that one for lower down, and then I will use this pink one instead. Okay, so I'm gonna leave one of these boxes blank. That's actually perfect because the other box that I usually have in here that's like a to-do list, except for I don't use it as a to-do list. I use it as like a memory thing for the week, and I a lot of times just ignore the dots anyways. I'm gonna use probably I like this one actually for that, and then I'm probably gonna use, oh, these are so pretty though, and I kind of want to use, well, I'll use a more patterned one for my dinners. So I want my dinners first though, actually. So I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna use this one and this one. These are so, so pretty. Like honestly, I need to find something else to use those with. So this one is gonna be the weekly ombre, and I mean, it's obviously not a weekly ombre. I'm gonna turn it into a weekly ombre, or not ombre, but whatever you wanna, a weekly tracker, and that's gonna be for my dinners, and then I'll put a little bit of this washi, and then a piece of the pattern washi. And then this one I'm actually just gonna leave blank, and then this one I'll just use for journaling. Like I said, I just often ignore the dots anyways, so that's perfect. And then I can have space for some kind of washi here. And then this is what I have. It's actually just from the sampler. I do think I have a sheet of these. I don't know if I have a sheet of these in silver. Let me get my tweezers. It doesn't like quite fit. It's like a little meh, but I need it. So anyway, that's the only thing I'm sad is not in these kits anymore, because they're a really nice format and you get like so many boxes and a variety of sizes. I think I can just fit 15 millimeter here, but if not, I'll grab a 10. Yeah, that'll fit. And I'm just gonna use this one again. It's so pretty. I love getting to use like more patterny washi in the florals. It's like right to the bottom. That's okay. Is that like, I feel like, is that gonna be, the other one's gonna be like too much white space? So I don't want that. Maybe I'll actually just trim a teensy bit of the bottom off. That's like the most extra thing, but it's just like just a drop. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I don't have a lot going on this week, which I think I already mentioned, and that is like the totally wrong way to open this planner. So on Monday, I'm gonna grab some stuff from this kit. Like, look how gorgeous these are. They've got like a scalloped edge. They're foiled. Like I said, you get so much foil in this kit, and I'm just gonna kind of layer it on this like big flag. On Monday, pretty much all morning, I'm just gonna be working our, oh, I'm not gonna be able to write. That's fine. Yeah, because I can write it on the sticker. That's super cute. I just love that. That is, I'm just gonna be working. We have our nanny just working on Mondays now instead of like more days a week. And then I actually have a work call that day as well. So one other thing that I'm gonna use this pink for that. One other thing that I also am trying to do to help like make this a little bit simpler is I'm trying to only use like obviously foil and then stickers only from sort of one, maybe two character sticker binders, like character deco. So this week I'm going to be pulling heavily from Coffee Banana Doodles and Hello Petite Paper, which I actually keep in the same binder, and I think that their like styles are very similar. So I am gonna do that, and that I just like, I'm trying to pick it in advance that goes with the spread, and I just think that that will also help keep things a little bit more simplified, and that way I can just kind of keep that one out during the week to sort of fill in more stuff, and that way I don't have to pre-pull as many stickers, which honestly is like, it's not that fun. Then on Tuesday, my daughter has school. I'm gonna use like this slightly smaller sized washi, and then I do drop off on Tuesdays, so I'm gonna grab a Toffee Bananas backpack for that. Again, just trying to simplify the life a little here. Because this channel, I'm not trying to like complain about my channel, because obviously if I didn't like doing it, I just wouldn't do it. I don't make any money from this. It's just a hobby, but I love doing it and I don't want to give it up, but I need to do it in a way that feels rewarding and is also manageable. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm not making sense, but I don't want to give it up because I love it, but I also wasn't in love with, I needed to take a pause, and now I need to find a way to just make it a little bit more, I don't know, functional. I'm struggling to find the right word here. But anyway, and then my daughter has school on Thursday as well, but I'm not going to be dropping her off, so I'm not going to do a backpack. And that will be the distinction for those two things. And then these school scripts are from A Rose Colored Days. Which I know doesn't sound like a lot, and like exercise wise, it's not a lot, but so I would say before I had kids, that was like my biggest hobby. I did a ton of exercise classes, and since I just find it really hard to do like post kids, because I am definitely someone who tends to have a little bit of trouble like go and like, you know, doing things for myself and I still find it hard to kind of like leave my kids. Although having a nanny to help while I'm working certainly like has helped with that. And I'm going to use this, and because on Wednesdays I am like 900% sure we will go for a Starbucks, because any day that I'm like taking the kids for a morning activity, it usually involves a Starbucks run first. I have been like really obsessed with flat whites lately. It all started when I reread Crazy Rich Asians, which is an amazing book and I highly recommend it. And I saw the movie recently too, and I really liked that as well. Although I like the book better, which is, I mean, if you knew me, you know. I always like the book better, except for Lord of the Rings. Anyway, I love, and they like talk about flat whites in there, and it's like got me on a real kick, and it's like a more delicious latte. I would say it's like a latte that tastes more coffee-y. I don't know if a Starbucks flat white is like super legit or anything, but it's really good. So anyway, I've been really into that lately, and then my daughter is like obsessed, my 3-year-old is obsessed with the bacon Gruyere egg bites, and so we always do that, and then we will do some kind of fun activity like the library or something else. So I'm not going to fill that in when I write it because I don't know exactly what we're going to do. I like to gauge her mood and the baby's mood before we pick an activity. So I'll just mark that. And these are new from Magic Prince Co. And aren't they so precious? Okay, so my battery just died, and hopefully it didn't cut out too much, but that's fine. I only have a couple other things. So the only other thing that I really know is on Friday we will probably go to Starbucks, and I'm gonna mark that like differently, so because it's like right at the top there. So I think actually maybe I'll just use I quite like the way the icon looked on the arrow, so actually maybe I'll do that again. And I can use this sort of purple one, even though that's like way too big to just mark a coffee run, but totally fine. And then we will go probably 2 touch bots, but I'm not 100% sure. You know, there's always the chance that we could do something else. So I'm just gonna use a box and just like do this same thing again. Actually, maybe there are these pattern ones too. I haven't like even been using them yet. So maybe I'll just use this cute bow one. And then, oh, you know what I have that I pulled out? Oh, well, let me grab one of these too, but I pulled out these from Artbox stickers, which are like little faux pieces of washi to kind of like put on the corner of a box. I think that would be so cute. And maybe I'll do one on the bottom too, just a little touch of something, although it's gonna cover like that and then it's like double foil, but whatever. So that's cute. And I won't write that in either, just in case we don't do it, but like 9 times out of 10 here. It's just a really fun, like for both ages activity. And then the only other thing is I forgot to put my headers over here. So oops. So I'm gonna grab a this week. These are like, I don't like rip them usually, but I do find they're like a little bit hard to lift from the sheet sometimes. And that's like when she switched to the matte paper from like the glossy paper, but the foil looks amazing. And like I said, it's just, I feel like actually like a little bit more than the sticker sometimes comes up with them, but you know, just wiggle a little and it comes off. And then this will be for my meals. The tricky thing the meals is the only tricky thing that I'm having in here, because I like for it to be accurate in here, but I also like need space to plan it. We use like a whiteboard in that's like stuck to the fridge with the meal plan, but I like to have a place where I can more like write it down. So maybe I'll put something like that in my bullet journal too. Anyway, that is actually everything I know right now. So for you, I'll be back in a second, but for me, I will be back probably not on Monday, but like on Tuesday or Wednesday when I know a little bit more and I've done these things. And then I'll do like some back planning and some more forward planning. So I'm gonna do this like how I would go through the week. Oh, but I will fill this out really quickly before I flip over to whenever the next time I film this is. And I will be using a Pigma Micron 03 to do all of my writing on the stickers and on the planner. Actually, that's all I'm gonna write in for the week, because just in case like those don't happen, then I won't have to white them out. And like, I obviously know that means I'm probably gonna get coffee. Honestly, we've been to Starbucks so many times this week. this past week already. Okay, so I'm back. It's actually like Thursday morning and I haven't like put anything in except for I wrote down what we had for dinner and I wrote it so messy, so I'm actually a little bit mad about that, but whatever. I am gonna like go back and like back plan. I don't have any like new plans or anything to add in for the week ahead, but I would do that if I did. Oh, actually I have one thing I can add in. Okay, cool. I don't feel like a total waste. I mean, honestly, like I'm gonna be straight with you guys and say this was like not the most practical way to plan. It's just like a fun way to use stickers and I like to have like a sort of visual representation of my week. I could, however, very easily just like, if I wanted to just do one planner, like the bullet journal is definitely the way to go because it's so flexible and like you can just make it what you want. So that has actually been really functional for me. This has just been like pretty and like a fun way to like quickly relax and see what your week looks like in stickers and give you kind of an overview. Okay, so then on Monday, I like basically just worked all morning and I was actually like super hustly. That's not a word, but whatever. And it went super well. I'm gonna use a little flag actually. Basically I write like this weekly report. I just started doing this at the beginning of January and this week was like absolutely like the smoothest it's gone. I have 2 editors and like one of them has just been like absolutely destroying me lately, or like everything I wrote, like not in a bad way, like in a helpful way, but this was like the first week where I got her edits back and was like, oh, I did a good job on this. Okay, anyway, so that is good. I worked like all morning. We had like a thing about this quarterly report that I'm gonna do, and I thought I was gonna be working on the quarterly all week, but anyway, and then I took the kids for like a walk and to the playground. I'm gonna do the writing at the end actually. Okay, so then I took the kids for like a walk and a playground run. And then I actually just want to like write in about like the work thing, that it went like so super well and it just like, I was just like, I felt like I really crushed it this week. I think I'm gonna use like this one and then I'm gonna use one of these from Planning World as well. And then this was just like the smoothest it's gone, the least amount of edits that I've gotten, like no edits related to like content not making sense, just like grammar stuff and everything. So I just felt like a real champion this week. And then basically, yeah, so I booked a lot of time, or like booked a lot of my personal time because I thought I was going to be doing this like quarterly report thing. And then it turned out like that we were like a bit off on the timing by like about a month. So I'm not working on that now, but that's it. It's actually cool because another work opportunity has come up. So now I can do that instead. So yeah. So Tuesday, basically, I just like hustled around the house all day. I finished my TN setup, which yay on that, which, you know, that's like worth marking in the planner. Oh, I'm gonna use a little arrow for that. I don't know what to do. Okay, I feel a little bit discombobulated here. Okay, so I'm gonna use a little, and these are the Hello Petite paper like winter planners. And I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so yeah, so I did, that's too small to go with that. I'll do another flag. So yeah, I finished my TN setup. I like did a bunch of work on my closet, which is like, we are like not full on like Kona Marie, but like I'm inspired by all of that stuff and I'm just, that is, okay, pink on pink. All right, switch it, grab the purple one. Okay, so I finished my TN setup. I like cleaned out the whole closet. I finished like my half of the closet. And then I do also just want to mark down that my son was like bananas cranky. So the rest of the day was just like kind of really just like bananas cranky. Like we couldn't do anything. So that's unfortunate. And this is a little heart from Clever Gal Crafts. So that looks really cute like that. So I'm going to mark that down. This is like a memory planner too. So, you know, it's just like an as you go memory, which is actually probably the right way to do it because this is all like super fresh in my mind. Okay. And then that night I actually just like really just chilled and watched TV. I actually let my husband use my computer because I have like a really new fancy computer. And I just like kind of chilled out. I watched Outlander, which I'm pretty sure was the season finale. Not 100% sure. I have like absolutely loved this season of Outlander, and I really did not like love the last season. Actually, this is my second, like, except for the first season, this is like my next favorite season. So I'm gonna try something a little bit funky in here because I don't have anything else to say about. Oh wait, no, actually I have a ton of other things to say. Hold on. Oh no, wait, never mind. That was for Wednesday. We had a really big Wednesday in terms of childhood milestones. Anyway, I don't have anything else to say about Tuesday. I was just like basically hustled all day to get like everything done so that I wouldn't have anything like housewise to kind of do any other evening, because I thought I was going to be working on this like really intense quarterly report thing, and then it just turned out that I don't need to worry about that until next month. So not a big deal. So I just kind of like watched TV. Oh, right, like I said, and just watched Outlander and stuff. So I thought that would be like kind of fun to just like mark like that, and then I maybe write something in, and then put a little washi at the bottom. Yeah, so then that was that. Have some really fun milestones. My son took his first steps. That's so exciting. It was like we knew it was coming. It was like really seeming like it was going to be any day, because he's been like getting really close, and he's only managed to take like one before he like has been falling down on the second step. But I am gonna go ahead and count it, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use gold for January in my monthly spread, so I don't feel bad like taking it for this. Where is first steps? I missed like so many things with these. I like should go back and add them into my planner because I think these are so cute. These are from Scribble Prince Co, and it's J. Crew Plans' handwriting. So I'm gonna put this like off to the side so that I can write in something, I don't know. And then also equally as exciting, or maybe equally as exciting, my daughter asked to and then successfully used the potty. So hooray on that. Like said she had to go, actually went, yay. She is like not anywhere near training, but that was really exciting. I feel like she was like jealous that her brother was like took his step and was getting attention. So she's like, I better do something cool. Anyway, so that is that for Wednesday. Then Thursday, it's still Thursday now. It's like, I don't know, it's like 11 o'clock right now. And I took my son to the library for baby time. Super fun, super cute. What am I dealing with here? Pink is perfect. That was really fun. It's like a special like babies only ones, like for kids under a year. So it was like really, it's just very adorable. I'm gonna put this up because I actually don't know. So I'll grab another one of these since that's how I've been marking them. And then, and now I'm filming, so I will put that in as well. Oh, actually these little arrows are gonna be perfect for that. I don't have my like filming icons out. I need to go grab them. Okay, so I have my little film slates from Artbox Stickers. I feel like I haven't put filming in my planner in so long because I like haven't done filming in like consistently in so long. Anyway, okay, and then I don't know what we're gonna do later today besides pick my daughter up from school. I usually like do like one box for pre-nap activities and one box for post-nap activities, but now on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like that's kind of difficult because my daughter's at school, so my son's like individual nap schedule, especially when she's at school, is like a little bit different. Actually, we're having a little bit of trouble with like his schedule because I feel like it's really like inconsistent between the days because of like the school pickup and drop off schedule, which is like he's not as good of a sleeper as my toddler is. He's good about a lot of other things, but definitely not sleep. Okay, and then on Friday, I do need to just add one thing in, and I'm gonna have a call, a quick work call. I actually think there's like these really cute icons in the kit. Yeah, so I'm gonna use that, and maybe I'll put that on the school, this gray flag. But yes, so that needs to go on Friday. And then I don't know what we'll do Friday evening. The call is scheduled during the kiddo nap time. And that's like, so basically because I'm not going to be working on this like quarterly thing, there was something else I wanted to do, but I like couldn't, I wasn't going to like try and do it while the quarterly was going on, but now I'm going to try and do it since the quarterly is not going on. So anyway, that's super vague, but I don't know any other plans. So I'm just going to fill this out and then I'll probably be back with this planner on Sunday. So I can hopefully get this video uploaded right on Monday. That is my goal. So, well, when you see this video, you'll know whether I was able to do that or not. Okay, so that's everything for right now. I will be back after some more stuff happens or I know some more stuff. Ugh, I do feel like my handwriting, once it gets messy, then it just like keeps getting messier and messier, which is like so frustrating, but that is totally fine. I will be back. Okay, so it is like Sunday midday and I am back to go ahead and finish this up. Okay, so Thursday night, I actually just like I worked all night and like I didn't need to be, but I just like went down this like data rabbit hole and it was just very frustrating. And I was actually thinking I might like use one of these boxes. I thought that'd be kind of cool. I like never do that, but I don't have anything else to put. And these are so pretty that I'd like to kind of use one. I just don't want it to look kind of weird. But I think I might put this one and see how that goes. But yeah, anyway, so I just like was looking at this data and just like not going slow enough, and I don't know, I was just getting really frustrated with myself. And then but I did eventually figure it out. Not Thursday night, nighttime is like not my most productive time. I'm more of a morning person. I figured it out like kind of this weekend or whatever. On Friday morning, I woke up like super early to do a little bit more work. I'm gonna put that like over the bow. Okay, that'll be kind of like different, but I'm gonna just like write a bunch of stuff in there about like everything. It's like kind of exciting because I feel like I don't own my own business, but I'm working like as like a freelance, and so I feel like a lot of control over the things that I'm doing, which is kind of nice and it's very different. But I feel like very proud of the things I'm working on right now. I just found like this page that I haven't used any of these, so I'm gonna use one of these. So, and not that you can't like when you're working at a company, because I used to feel proud of things I worked on, but just because it's so new and everything, I'm just feeling really proud. Anyway, on Friday we did go to Starbucks and then to Tot Spots, which is that stuff up there, and then we actually went out for pizza, and I like don't want to move this down, so I think I'm just gonna like put it and then grab one of those like squiggly arrows to mark that it was like before that, and not that it like matters, but just do it like this. But yeah, so anyway, so after Tot Spots we drove to meet my husband for lunch. We went out for like pizza at like one of those places where they like make it in like 2 seconds in front of you and you can get as many toppings as you want, which I like love. I wish all bowl places were like as many toppings as you want. I would like rather just pay like a higher baseline price and just, which like, I mean, right, and like how much toppings can you fit on a pizza or a bowl? I don't know. I just really like that. And then my husband actually had like a poker game that night with like some of his friends from work, and I just like had a really chill solo evening watching TV that he didn't want to watch and stuff, so that was nice. Okay, so then Saturday we actually let me use another one of these. We got up and like in the span of like an hour it went from like, do you think my daughter's eye looks funny, to, oh my gosh, that's so gross. So my daughter has pink eye, and I want to mark that down. But anyway, she's gonna be fine. It's actually like really easy to get rid of. Like we ended up doing like one of those virtual doctors, which I'd never done before, but it took like 15 minutes and they just called in, like of just waiting, where we talked to the doctor for like 5 seconds. You can tell when your kid has pink eye. And then we went to Starbucks and to Target and then we went to Trader Joe's and we basically we just did a bunch of errands. So I'm just gonna put like one in for Starbucks and then one in for errands because I don't need to write down like every single errand that we did because that would be boring. We basically just did. And we went to groceries, like regular groceries or Trader Joe's and regular groceries, just everything. And then, yeah, so it's just like we went to the groceries after naps, but it was just like really a busy morning doing all that stuff. We got like all of our errands for the weekend done, so that was kind of nice. So we just did a bunch of errands and then we picked up lunch. Had all my stickers stacked and then I don't even like know what happened. So we did like, which I think this would be a cool way. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a little bit of space for lunch. Yeah, so we picked up lunch. We didn't want to like be like super out with my daughter's eye. It just looked so disgusting. We were like, she was doing a really good job not touching it, but like it was just like looked like really nasty. And it already looks like a million times better after like a day on the medicine. Anyway, so then we did like the digital doctor, whatever. Anyway, it's like a real doctor. You just like FaceTime them basically from your computer, and it's like we have it with our insurance, and it's like cheaper than like going. It's certainly cheaper than going to urgent care, which is what we were going to do. But I actually think it's even cheaper than like a non-well visit to your regular doctor on our insurance now. So that was cool. So we just did that, and it was like the easiest thing ever. And I have like no space to mark the other thing that I want to mark. And then we picked up. I'm gonna move this up a little. And then we picked up her medicine and we did her regular grocery shopping. And then that night, I had like an ultimate beauty bath, or I took a bath. I thought my like fingers looked really chapped, so I did a hand mask. I have like these hand masks from Sephora. They're amazing if you have a Sephora near you, and they're like the Sephora brand. They're not expensive or anything. I did a face mask. I'm like scared of face masks. I like doing them, but then my skin just like sometimes catches on fire from it. I'm gonna, since I already pulled this up, I think I'm just gonna do this a little bit. No, I liked it better how it was. So then, yeah, so I did a face mask, and I had bought I like these charcoal ones from Target, and they're like pretty gentle, or they're like charcoal mud, but I accidentally bought like a peel one, and then it couldn't wait for it to dry long enough. My face started to feel like it was burning, so then I had to wash it off. So I don't know how well it worked, but I have like really, really sensitive skin, not like breakout sensitive, like I get like contact dermatitis from like everything. But yeah, so that was fun. And then I painted my nails, which I think my nails have been 3 different colors in this video. I just like have been a little bit indecisive this week, and they usually like if I repaint them during the week, I will do the same color, because then you can just like take off the ones on the ones that like take off the ones that don't look right and then just repaint them. But I just kept changing my color this week. Anyway, I'm gonna use this, this is from Planning World. I got this in an Oops grab bag. I don't know why they're Oops, but they're really cute, and they have like a little bit of foil in them, so I thought that was really cute. So for my ultimate beauty bath, I could use a face mask girl, but that doesn't match as well. And then the other thing is great is like the drug is like really effective, and then you're like not even contagious after a day, which is fantastic because my daughter can go back to school. She doesn't have to miss any school or anything next week, which is really great. So then on today, Sunday, we we didn't really do that much because the weather is actually like super not that nice. But I basically I woke up really early. I was like so lazy about, I had some work stuff that I was supposed to do this weekend, and I like did not do anything yesterday. I just like had fun and played all day. And then so this morning I woke up and I was just like, my kids slept in, but I was up early, and then, cause sometimes my son, when he sleeps through the night, which he does not do like perfectly consistently yet, a lot of times he'll wake up at 6, but if I nurse him, he'll go back to sleep. So that is what happened. And then I can't go back to sleep cause that's like way too close to when I would usually wake up. So I did like a bunch of stuff around the house. I got like my bullet journal set up for next week, and and then I actually did like a bunch of work too, just because they slept in, and both my kids ended up sleeping till 7:30, which that is unusual. So it was a very productive morning. I'm gonna mark that too. We haven't really done that much today or this week. No, today. This week was a fine week. I can actually like even use this one because haven't used this one yet. And yeah. And then let's see. I'm gonna have space for 2 things here. I love these little arrows. Can I like petition more shops to put in these little arrows? They're like amazingly useful. They're like they're tiny. Yeah, anyway, so I did that. I did like some work, and then we went to Barnes and Noble. We just took the kids because it's like the weather's really not nice today. So we just needed like a fun activity to do for a bit. We weren't sure what to do, but we just had to get out of the house. That was unfortunate. We've had some really fun weekends lately. This was like, I mean, not that this was a bad weekend, but this wasn't like, you know, we've had some like really epically fun weekends lately. And this was definitely not one of them. This one was like more a regular weekend, if you will. Just like that. Okay, and then we actually we decided to go to like one of our fave places for lunch. That's like where we used to live in Austin. It's not like close to our house, but it was so good. So we did that. I'm gonna move. Ooh, I am struggling today. And then these laptops are from Artbox Stickers. The hearts are from Clever Gals Crafts, of course. She doesn't do like the cutout stuff all the time anymore. So like when she does do them, the cutout hearts and the bows, you have to like be like super ninja fingers, which is, I always find it's like kind of fun. But I've gotten like kind of good at it. So, and I always do it for my phone because people always post that they have problems doing it from their phone or like old school Simply Gilded, but I always do it for my phone and I'm still like pretty successful. Anyway, so then after that we went to like one of our favorite places for lunch. It's like this amazing Middle Eastern food place. And then we are gonna relax. I'm doing some filming and some planning, and I am gonna also do a little bit more work. So I'm just gonna probably mark that like kind of all together, and then I'm gonna have a relaxing TV-ish night, which I don't need to like put all of those things anyway. Oh, look how this has stickers on it, and I'm literally stickering as we speak. Although the other one has TNs and washi, and I'm doing that too. But anyway, that is fine. I'm just gonna like kind of say filming and planning all in one and use that like that. And then let me just grab a little bit of washi very quick and actually stick a bow on it. Oh no, wait, you know what? I'm not gonna stick a bow on it. Where are these little washi strips? I forgot that I was using these. Oh, and you know what? I can do them over here too. Let's use a bunch of them. I love these. These are so cute. And like Sammy from Artbox Stickers, she's like really good about bringing stuff back. Like, because this was like a $2. I think this might have been a $2 Tuesday, or it's just like a mini sheet. But like, I'm just gonna, maybe I'll just do one on that one. But she always like brings stuff back if people want it back, so I don't worry about using all of it. Although I feel like there's all on this side, and then there's like none on this page, isn't there? Maybe I can just put like, I do it like on want the full box. I don't know, just like a touch of something. Anyway, okay, I still need a little piece of washi for over here. Okay, that's everything all filled out except for this little box, which is like my small amount of journaling space for the week. Well, let me show you what I have left from the kit. I totally forgot that there was deco in this kit, so that's okay. Hopefully I can, well, I tried to squeeze in some of it, but the deco is actually kind of large. I really love the format of this kit. I do wish it just had one weekly ombre, but other than that, and actually I don't need the date numbers obviously, but they are cute. Other than that, this is like a really great format kit. I have a couple of like full boxes left, some of the washi, etc. I don't use the habit tracker, and I do have, it did come with like a lot of extra boxes, but not like extra boxes, like different skin tones, etc. Not like just straight up extra boxes. Oh, and I did use like 2 of these other I like that these aren't checklists. It just makes them a lot more flexible, and you could turn them into checklists really easily. So I think that that's a really cool format, and I'm glad that I got to use one, which I've never done like that before. Anyway, let me also show you my bullet journal for the week really quick. Okay, so here's the spread for the week. This is like, I thought that this would be like more useful than it has been, but I've been, and like I said, it is getting kind of messy, but I'm actually doing stuff. This is like so messy. Anyway, my next one is actually, I'm planning on taking this insert in out of here because it's got like the blue cover. This is from my winter insert. I just popped it in here really quick while I was still going, and I'm waiting for the last thing and then this will be filmed. That is just a little sneak of it. So that video will be up later this week. Anyway, let me know if you liked this new sort of plan with me style. I hope you did. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. I would love to hear what you think in the comments below. Definitely subscribe if you aren't, and check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with everything going on in my planners. Bye.